Sophisticat got to the front. Bondbird's going to run out of time, and Sophisticat gets the prize. Sophisticat beat Bondbird and Miss Dinquet. Dressed in Seattle, not far behind the third in company with Shadow Play, Frisky Business, Betrill, and the last two, Play Mistress and Gisk. Sophisticat, $10.60 and $2.80. Bondbird number 3, $1.60. Miss Dinquet number 4. We'll pay $1.80. Corey kicked on Miss Dinquet, and that gave Robbie Brewer the run on Sophisticat. And then Bondbird, who would run home at the end of 6,000 metres, again did the same but couldn't pick up. Number 7, Sophisticat, trained by Kerry Parker at Kembla, by Catrail from Teneke, a Baymere 4, and Robbie Brewer aboard. And Robbie at the moment is the leading apprentice in Sydney. He's got 9 winners now, 1 ahead of Scott Pollard. Waiting on the numbers to come into the semaphore board after race number 3, and Sophisticat will be first. Number 3 will be second, Bondbird. Number 4 will be third, Miss Dinquet. He's probably having a look at the finish links to determine fourth. Time for the race, 1:17.20.
Okay, and the favourite got right back to the tail of the field. He was trying for a run between runners there at about the 300 metre mark, Brian York. The gap closed, but whether it had figured in the finish from there, it's problematical. Well, definitely on the disappointing side, that. But it was back a long way and travelling as they came to the home corner. But luck did not come its way. 7, 3 and 4. Right, so the next race at...
Better racehorse will be better suited at the 1200. So if you're looking for a summertime winner in the middle of January, that might be the one on the Gold Coast. Taste of the Coast, who ran second here today. And with a name like that, who knows, it just might be a good long shot omen for the Gold Coast on the 12th of January. Nearly ready, Skill. He'll appreciate the drop and the weights, comes up, and now Races Joy moves along to complete the lineup, and the 6 mares, or fillies rather, are locked away and ready for the 4th. Favourite in gate 2. Off they go. Frangelica jumped well down in gate number 2, and Ella Carina's hustled out down on the inside to retain the lead. Drifted has got back just behind them into 3rd placing, and going forward as Races Joy wide out around Skill, with Melodies dropping out last of the 6. Races Joy's going on with the job now and running up to the turn at the 1200 metres. It's Ella Carina joined by Races Joy. They show out in front now from Frangelica 3rd, right behind the leader, and in 4th placing is Drifted, and they were followed second last by Melodies, and last of all is Skill. As they enter the back straight now, they're nearing the 1,000 metres, and Ella Carina in front. Races Joy is second. Frangelica's third on the inside. 2 lengths to Drifted in 4th placing. Second last is Melodies, and a half length to Skill. Haven't gone all that quickly, and at the turn at the 800 metres, about 6 or 7 lengths covered the field. And Ella Carina for Dale Smith led by a length. Races Joy in 2nd placing. These are the fillies at Quinella, the Tatura race. Frangelica right behind them and Drifted on the outside, and they're followed by Skill, and now Melodies is on the inside, and last of all, quickening the pace by the 600, and Races Joy moved up and took the lead from Ella Carina. Frangelica gets into the clear with Drifted on her outside, both making ground, and then Skill hard ridden and Melodies. They're coming towards the turn, and out in front is Races Joy. It's going to corner for Michelle Payne narrowly from Frangelica, and Drifted the outside. Ella Carina, Melodies, Skill last of the 6 into the straight now. Frangelica took the lead from Races Joy. Ella Carina trying to kick back. Melodies coming with a run. Frangelica in front. Melodies and Drifted. Melodies trying to run down this leader. It's Frangelica holding on, and again she fights courageously to win. Frangelica beating Melodies. In 3rd placing is Drifted ahead of Ella Carina the rail, and then Skill and Races Joy was last in. Small field, but an entertaining finish with Frangelica, written by Mark Zara, holding out all the challenges in the run home. Good performance, and she raced similarly to her victory at Flemington when the chips were down. She sticks her neck out and tries to find that line first, and she's done so for the favourite punters here, making it 2 in a row. Second home, number 7, Melodies, written by Stephen Baster. 3rd going to number 5, Drifted, ridden by Reese Wheeler. Numbers in the 4th event are 1, 7 and 5 official. 1, 7 and 5. The official 4th going to number 6, Ella Carina. And 5th was number 3, Skill. Time there 1:38.6. 1:38.6. She's flying at the moment, and the short quote, 170 and 130. Deserved that win. Races Joy Clever ride by Michelle Payne in a fairly slow run race, but she just wasn't up to the step in grade today. Melodies looked a winning chance about 100 or so metres from home, but I'm sure friend Jellica saw her coming and just lifted another half gear in the last little bit of the race. Drifted has run an honest one in third placing and probably not too far away from being able to pick up one of these.
Yes. Okay, Greg, thanks for that. 1, 7 and 5. Gutsy performance, young Mark Zara aboard. Now, let's take you to Larry Olsen.
$3 on Tab Limited, $1.70. Very confident plonk here on Summer Alice. $3, $1.70, and the second pick is 5.10 about number 5. That's Martif, and the Millennium Charm number 10 at 5.70. Summer Alice very heavily tried to take it out the Leslie G. Rouse handicap. Coming up at the 1600 metres. In goes Model Wife with Octessa. Only 4 to load now. Now, what's happened over here in the stalls? Eyes and Tees rider Jason Lee has bailed out. A flurry of activity from the 3 clerks of the course. They bounded around the front of the stalls on their grey chargers, and rider of Summer Alice, Lenny Beasley, is sitting on the side of the stall, so obviously there's been a bit of a chain reaction over there. By golly, she's met with some support, this filly, Summer Alice. Many think that the 1600 metres might be right up her alley. She's had the 2 runs back. She just scrambled through at Kembla last start, but she has been the medium of very heavy support. Now, Model Wife's rider is out of the saddle, and a cluster of barrier attendants are trying to free the horse that has actually been caught up. Eyes and Tees, drawn in gate number 2 alongside Fly to Tara, and Summer Alice actually splits Fly to Tara and Summer Alice. Jason Lee, the rider of Eyes and Tees, the son of David Lee, who prepares the horse. So obviously they're having a real job to try and clear this particular filly, who's obviously become well and truly caught up in the 2 gates. Previous race of the day was taken out by Sophisticat, number 7, ridden by Rob Brewer, beat 3 Bondbird, 4 Miston Quet and 6 fourth. 5 Lovely Jubbly, Larry Cassidy took out the second from 2 Sunday Joy, 6 Eminently and 3 ran fourth. And the first of the day, Snowland number 1 Chris Muntz beat 2 Performer, 4 Real Asset and 5 ran fourth. Okay, now they have freed Eyes and Tees. So you can bet your bottom dollar that it'll be out at any tick of the clock. Eyes and Tees now being taken over to the side of the gates and being led back round behind. Same now as Tap To It comes forward. Bruce Compton in the saddle. Martif, gee, she's a nice filly by Zabeel. She's away, and Panetti is the other one. So we're just awaiting on the official steward's announcement. Eyes and Tees, who on the Tab Limited was $14 a win. Now, Martif is about to be led forward. Jason Lee, the rider of Eyes and Tees, having a good look at what's going on in the starting stalls here. Yep, it's out. Eyes and Tees officially withdrawn now, number 3. And we'll get the scratching time. Thanks, Kim. Okay, 2:51, Vet's Advice. Number 3, Eyes and Tees is out. And now, Martif is in. So we're ready to go. Summer Alice into 260 in New South Wales. They're off. And they came away in a good line too. Actually, one of the best out was the favourite Summer Alice. Panetti is dropping off in the early stages. Looking for the lead, New York Style, and Octessa is going fast. Settling New York Style and Octessa put on the speed. A length and a half clear on Martif, and Summer Alice is back to fourth on the inside of Tap to It, and a couple of lengths to Model Wife. Millennium Charm on her outside, and then DD Win, Panetti, and last is Flight of Tyra. Eyes and Tees are late scratching. Over towards the 1100 they travel, and Octessa to a clear-cut lead from New York Style. In third, Posse Martif without cover now. Summer Alice on its inside. Tap to It in a little bit of bother there, followed by Model Wife, and then comes another length and a half away. Millennium Charm from DD Win. Panetti is second last, and Flight of Tara whips them in. To the side they go, onto the halfway at the 800 marker, and again New York Style is having a shot at Octessa, who leads her though about a half length. In third position is Summer Alice, and on its outside is Martif, and a length to Tap to It, again getting mobilised, followed by Model Wife, Millennium Charm, DD Win and Panetti, and 2 lengths to Flight of Tara. Down to the turn they travel. They've got 450 to go. New York Style is the leader. Second is Octessa, and going around them quickly is Tap to It, followed by Summer Alice in need of a run. Then Martif, Millennium Charm is circling the field as they straighten, and Bruce Compton drives Tap to It clear. And the family horse trained by Marina Compton, Tap to It, about 2 lengths. Millennium Charm. Summer Alice getting into the open now. Summer Alice is throwing out a challenge to Tap to It. Summer Alice draws to Tap to It. Heads are off, and Summer Alice races away. Summer Alice gets there. Millennium Charm second, and Tap to It weakened for third. Fourth home was Model Wife. Then DD Win with Marty, followed home then by Panetti, Flight of Tara, New York Style, Octessa, and a late scratching at 2:51. Easton was 3 Eyes and Tees. Number 1 gets the prize, Summer Alice, and was very, very confidently supported. By gee, they put some money on her. She's entered on Tab Limited, 250 and 130. So many thousands of you have followed the late information, which is the meat and drink of the whole system, isn't it? Number 1, Summer Alice. Len Beasley for Gay Waterhouse, winning double for Gay.
And those famous John Singleton colours. Okay, thanks for that, Ian. 110.4. Right, Ian. Now, we're standing by for Super Tab, and we're still having this problem with Queensland approximates and dividends for some reason, emanating out of Queensland. 110 and 4. Now, Moonee Valley. Now at Moonee Valley, it's Logical Reason, the favourite at 390. Carbilla 510, Boy Blue 620, under double figures Pindi Ridge, Barama Star, and another Neptune. Double figure odds about Brodance. Just let's take you to Greg, and what's happening at Moonee Valley, Greg?
Righto, Graham. Logical Reason is going to run the favourite here. Bruce Elkington, having won the previous race and had his first winner since that terrible virus that attacked his stables last week when Frangelica won, so a chance for a double here. It's been probably the best tried in the race, horse number 2. Kabila a little on the easy side, but just for the latest ring from downstairs, firming once more, so it's second pick along with Pindi Ridge, and then narrowly out next to Boy Blue. It actually opened one of the favourites, but has gone for a drift on course. So they're the main ones. Barama Star would be the next line of betting. It's been easy. Logical Reason, pretty solid. Kabila well on the market, and Pindi Ridge well tried. Now they're moving in. Started calling them up now. Danny Nikolic brings Logical Reason up into the line. Dan also just recently back from a suspension. Now Prospero, stablemate of the favourite, coming up into the gates. Prospero's ready. Brodance is getting set. There's the notch of Shower Heart on the belt from 2 starts ago, but then disappointed at his next outing. Beccarino, rider with the green cap to help distinguish the colours from Barama Star, has lined in. Another Neptune is set. Ran on very strongly at the end of its race at Sandown. Barama Star coming in. Brett Preble looking for 3 for the afternoon on Barama Star. Here's Mondi getting ready. Mark Zara. Mark winning the previous on Frangelica. Frangelica's likely to head over to Adelaide for the carnival after her victory here today. Probably a little bit of a freshen up before heading that way. Try for some more black type with her in the fillies races. Now here's Boy Blue coming in for Darren Gauci. We're not too far away from a start. Kabila awaiting its turn to move up, and also Pindy Ridge. So the favourite for the race, still Logical Reason, horse number 2, ahead of Kabila, who's been pretty well tried just in the last couple of moments, in fact. Firm second pick, and then Pindy Ridge, and then next is Boy Blue, who's been a drifter. Pindy Ridge comes up now, and so the field is ready. This is the 5th, the Carlton Draft. Logical Reason the inside, and jump well along the inside there. Brodance a touch slow to move alongside it. Mondi got away well, and so did Kabila, and Beccarino was away nicely too. Boy Blue's going fast over near the outside, looking for the lead, and Pindy Ridge is trying to slot into a position. In the run to the turn at the 1200, Beccarino leads. Boy Blue goes up to second. Logical Reason 2 lengths away third, and Kabila's outside him, so the favourites are right behind the pace. Mondi in 5th position over on the outside of Brodance, and 3 lengths then to Pindy Ridge. A length and a half, another Neptune, Prospero, and last is Brorama Star. Boy Blue went to the lead before they made that turn at the 800. He's out by 2 lengths now. Logical Reason second. Beccarino's third, the inside, and Kabila follows Logical Reason in 4th place. Mondi is next with Brodance on the rails, and 2 Pindy Ridge, and they're trailed by another Neptune, Prospero, and last Brorama Star. Boy Blue came up the side at the 600 by 2, Beccarino and Logical Reason, a length and a half to Brodance and Kabila. Next, Pindy Ridge starting a run around Mondi, who's under pressure, not responding, and Prospero's pulled out wide from another Neptune and Brorama Star. Boy Blue in front, Logical Reason giving chase, a length and a half away, coming to the corner. Brodance runs on, and so does Pindy Ridge. Kabila's battling a bit, and then Beccarino. Boy Blue from Logical Reason. Brodance and Pindy Ridge made a line of 4, and the Grey's coming home very, very powerfully. He's taken the lead now, Pindy Ridge from Brodance, then Logical Reason and Boy Blue battling along well on the inside, but Pindy Ridge comes away, and Pindy Ridge by 2 to Brodance second. Bobbingo third. Boy Blue and Nose, Logical Reason. Then came another Neptune and Kabila, who battled only. Next was Mondi, Brorama Star, Prospero, and Beccarino last in.
Yeah, nice win there by Pindy Ridge, ridden by Greg Giles. Second is Brodance, and it's bobbing go for third, as Greg said, between Boy Blue and Logical Reason. We'll have that for you soon. Arthur Pace, the trainer. Right. And 7 has got third. So it's 6, 4 and 7. Now, Logical Reason had every chance. Here's the Challenge Stakes coming up in New Zealand. It's sent home at 6.10. In the market, Tit for Tart, number 4 at 3.60. In fact, it's just about the favourite. 9.20, Shanti Rose. Country Rose, 8.20. And Hello Dolly, $6.10. 12 for Kohinoor, and Ferocity, $6.60 for the 12th and last race for us out of New Zealand, the Challenge Stakes. Doomben, race 4. And updating, Sailor's Lark, 6.80, 3.80, Sports Freak, Midnight Warrior, 3.80, Mr. Fiorelli at 6.20.11, Silver Page, Hot Scorpion, double figure odds, as is Gentile Boy number 8, getting set in New Zealand. Promissory Note at 10, and big odds about Sea Liner, number 11. Race 4 in 6. Now, top 8 in New Zealand, Tit for Tart is the favourite here at 3.30. Oh dear. Sent Home, 5.90, 6.70, Hello Dolly. Ferocity, 6.90. Under double figures is Country Rose, along with Shanti Rose. Approximates of the Valley, and the winner was the lovely grey Pindy Ridge over Brodance and Boy Blue, 6, 4 and 7. There are the approximate odds for you with your Quinilla Exacta and Trifecta dividends. Let's take you to New Zealand.
And we're ready. 1,400 metres, Air New Zealand Challenge Stakes. David Walsh on the favourite Tit for Tat has won it 7 times previously as the Rough. And Ocean Runner clear last out of the gates, and St. Holmes got back with Ethlyn. Tit for Tat heading to the front, he'll get it. From Shanti Rose, Kohinoor moves forward on the outside of the Blazer, and Hello Dolly showing a bit of leg early. She's up handy on the inside, and then St. Home wanting to over-race. A length for Rosary, Country Rose 3/4 on her inside. 2 to Ethlyn, and a little more than a length to Ocean Run. Tit for Tat is running hard down the back of the track. He's trying to run them into the deck. He's opened them up here by 4 lengths, 5 lengths now on Shanti Shanti Rose is second. 2 to the Blazer. Hello Dolly next in. Whipping up and around those runners is Kohenor. 700 metres out in the Air New Zealand Challenge Stakes. Sent Home travels comfortably. 7th on the outside. A little more than a length Ferocity, and on the inside is Country Rose. Ocean Run taking off, and Ethlyn was last of all. Tit for Tat coming back to them as they near the home corner. 500 metres to go. Tit for Tat about a length. Shanti Rose, they get away from the fence. Hello Dolly. Sent Home's taking shortcuts as they're on the swing, and the Blazer getting through. Kohenor on the outside. Tit for Tat still travels well halfway down. Walsh hasn't asked for the big effort yet. A slap over the neck. He finds a bit. Tit for Tat in front from Shanti Rose. Ferocity late. Kohenor on the outside, but it's Tit for Tat. Although Ferocity is flying, but he's home again. Tit for Tat. Tit for Tat will win. Shanti Rose second. Ferocity third. Kohenor behind them. Country Rose was the next then to Ethlyn. Hello Dolly. Sent Home the Blazer and Ocean Run. He had a handful of them again most of the way down the running.
And Tit for Tat at 3.20 and $1.60 was just too good from Shanti Rose Ferocity. Sent Home was very disappointing. Right, let's take you to Larry Olsen.
Yes, Graham.
Now the order about to go out. Stylish Lass resuming today. Gay Waterhouse has Stylish Lass and a Heritier here. And Gay has already won a double with Summer Alice in the previous and the first Snowland. Now the phone rings. We'll find out what's going on. Broadcast. Okay, thank you. Right, now they're right on starting time here, and I don't know why there's a delay. There's no seemingly a problem up there at the 1200 metres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they're all circling around behind the line, so they should be coming in at any tick of the clock. Yes, previous race going to number 1, Summer Alice, beat 10 Millennium Charm, 4 Tap 2 at third, and number 2 was the official fourth. Now there's action at the station, and Ancient Song is the first to come forward in line for 5 successive wins. Riding Ancient Song today is Brian York, who has ridden her at the last 2 wins at Randwick and Canterbury. And they're slowly but surely finding their spots here, running a bit behind schedule. Heritier and Retrace. Retrace ridden by Dale Evans. Dale down from Queensland to link up with the Denhams, Jack and Alan. And is riding Retrace here. In the eyes of most punters, the only one that can't win. Troppo, the scratching number 2. He's a gelding, Troppo, and the remaining 5 are all fillies. Now, for the life of me, I'm blowed if I know. Let's have a look on this closed circuit cover if we can get a better idea. Heritier's rider is about to dismount. I refer to Jim Cassidy. And now the behind the barrier shot disappears to a front-on shot, and Heritier, as we put the eyes back into the 1050s, goes in, and now Dale Evans is about to come forward on Retrace. Now Retrace walks up. 280 number 4, 330 number 1 in New South Wales. Pompeii over Stylish Lass, and they'll soon jump. There they go. And Heritier got the best of the start. Pompeii got out very quickly, is looking for the lead, and Ancient Song is hustling up on the inside. Stylish Lass drops back to second last, and the roughie in the small field Retrace brings up the rear by the 1,000 marker, and York goes through on the inside aboard Ancient Song to lead the way narrowly from Pompeii in the middle, and wider out is Heritier, and a couple of lengths to Stylish Lass, and to length the Retrace. Now Heritier's rider hurries along. I refer to Jimmy Cassidy, and the Gay Waterhouse trained horse. Heritier puts 2 lengths now. Pompeii, Ancient Song back third on the inside at about 2.5 lengths to Heritier's stablemate Stylish Lass, getting a little closer, and 4 lengths to Retrace to the turn, 450 out, and Heritier untroubled the lead, a couple of lengths Ancient Song and Pompeii, and then Stylish Lass is on the back of Pompeii, and Retrace another 3 away, straightening up now, and the leader Heritier, 2 lengths Ancient Song, Pompeii third, desperately ridden, and Stylish Lass is next, 150 to go. They've still got to catch Heritier. Heretier. Heretier a length and a half on Ancient Song, who's not picking up Heretier. This is a very, very good ride. J.A. Cassidy and Heretier won it easily. Second place, Ancient Song. Third, Stylish Lass. Fourth, Pompeii. Fifth and last, the Ruffy Retrace. J.A. Cassidy seen to advantage there. Well, he's one of the best in Australia, and number 5 has paid 4.20 and 2.20 and rings up a winning treble for Gay Waterhouse. Snowland, Summerellis and now Heretier, who is by Anabar from Money Thinks and raced by Mrs. G and Mr. J.A. Head, and carries their fawn black sleeves and cap. Time 109.68, 0.58 outside the class record, and the numbers officially 5, 3, 1 and 4. Heretier, J.A. Cassidy first, has paid 4.20 and 2.20. Number 3 is second. That is Ancient Song, very consistent. A Kenny Lad, Philly Rado, Bulgin, Brian York, 180. There was no third for number 1, Stylish Lass, by Barathea from Princess Musna, Gay Waterhouse, Len Beasley. Quinella, $9. Exacta, $17. Trifecta, $40.90. And the first 4, 5, 3, 1 and 4, $53.20. 53.20. There's not much more I can say, bar J.A. Cassidy summing it up succinctly to take out the Raconteur handicap.
Okay, Ian, thanks. Now, let's have a look at $14. Dynamic Love 880, 560 Corral Boy, Space Age at 20. Rare Eclipse, James Innes at $16. Going very well at the moment, Rare Eclipse. Chinoy at 14. Let's Compromise, they're not very big odds. Knickerbocker Kid 19. Grey and Gold 28. Oscar Warrior 820. Vatacool 33. Race the Ace $17. Number 15. In a point. McLaren Vale 22. Rest a scratch. There's an early look at the Villiers at Group 2. Here's Greg.
Okay, last few getting ready. Now Rotunda's coming in. A lot of pace in this race. It'll be interesting just to see who gets the breaks, because it's going to be very important to the outcome of it. Amandine is well drawn. And as Alf was saying, he was just a tiny bit critical of Reese Wheeler's ride last time out, saying he thought he went a touch early on her, and she certainly did weaken in the last little bit of the race. If she can get a nice cosy run off the pace, she'll be hard to hold out, but there are many, many dangers to Amandine, who's about to come in now. Chalonnais, second total elect from Noble Glow and Sanachi. Sanachi is the second pick on track ahead of Chalonnais and Noble Glow. They're nearly ready. Amandine to move in with Archie's Girl and also Noble Glow. Previous race on the card won by Pindy Ridge, Greg Childs and Arthur Pace. He's just got the 3 in work, Arthur, and he's got another race picked out for Pindy Ridge in a couple of weeks from now. Likes to keep him to Moonee Valley if he can, because he needs a little bit of a cushion in the ground. He's got some feet problems, and that's why he was scratched from Flemington on the firm surface the other day. Now, rider of this one here, Noble Glow, is out of the saddle. This is Archie's Girl at the moment on screen, though, in the green and blue checkers. It's Amandine. But just to the left of this action is the riderless Noble Glow, which is now coming up into the line. Now, Noble Glow's gone in riderless, so just Amandine, Archie's Girl, and we'll have them right to go. Archie's Girl moved in, so the field is locked away. Race 6, set to go. Sanachi, the inside, stands nicely. Chalonnais made a good line. All clear comes through. Off they go. Beautiful dispatch too. Sanachi jumped away well with Amandine and Archie's Girl as they settle into stride. Going forward is Kentucky.